Hello my friend, welcome to another adventure. Join me as I show you how I've been surviving some late season snowstorms in the Spreco by embracing the last wave of winter in the mountains. Let's get into it. I just pulled into the campground and the snow is coming down pretty hard. I'm gonna sneak around here on the backside. I just hooked up the propane. I'm gonna get the camper nice and cozy in here and then we'll head across the lake. Later we'll have a nice toasty dinner inside. So far, I've really loved having so much more space in here. The amount of space alone, difference-wise, between a van and the Spreco is life-changing. Something about having more physical space gives you more mental space. It just feels much more uncluttered. The designated bathroom is absolutely a game changer. I don't know how I went without one for so long. The sleeping area is 10 out of 10. I will follow up on the capabilities on it as I do the upgrades for the suspension. Otherwise, checking in with 5 stars. Look, the sun's coming out. The seasons dance in a timeless flow. Each one leaves, yet returns to show. A cycle spun with gentle grace, a journey of time, a familiar embrace. I feel like a bear coming out of hibernation as winter ends and spring begins. Are you ready? Winter's draped in frosty white. It whispers softly through the night. Then spring emerges, bold and bright, with blossoms waking in the light. The wheel spins on, a dance so old, a story told in green and gold. We follow the rhythm slow and sweet. With every season life repeats. From frost to bloom and sun to rain, the cycle of seasons begin again. Miracle March for the win! Storms past, first down the mountain where the sky is clear and there's no wind. Dropped over 3 feet of snow over the last 2 days. There's gonna be fresh lines of powder all over my face. And it's gonna be an incredible day. Let's go! The feeling of powder underneath your feet, like floating in a dream. The snow, soft and light, weightless. With each turn you sink. Playful resistance that cradles the board with sweeping motions, moving with fluid freedom, like you're dancing with the mountain. People stock everywhere because snow's too deep. It's a crispy 12 degrees this morning with a fresh blanket of powder. Looks deep and not steep. It's okay. I'll take slow over no snow any day. Just up at the top of the bowl, it's a little bit wind blown up here, but the views make up for it. Let's go! The air feels cold as crisp alpine air floods your senses. The mindless chatter stops. Worries fade. Your focus shifts solely to the sound and rhythm of your breathing and the snow beneath you. No sharp controlled edges on hard surfaces, just gliding, levitating as your stance shifts onto your back foot and your weight and balance guide you down the mountain. It's a perfect balance of thrill and serenity. Flow state where one is fully immersed, experiencing intense focus and a sense of effortless calm. After 3 long days of snowboarding from open to close in really deep powder, my legs and back are on fire. So I'm thinking today I'm gonna switch it up and do some water immersion. The question is though, do I want icy cold lake water or relaxing warm hot spring water? I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm kind of over winter and I'm ready for those warm summer days. So maybe I'll opt for the hot spring. If you follow my adventures, you know I usually bring you to remote wild hot springs that are sometimes really hard to get to. But believe it or not, there's a lot of hot springs that you can just go and pay to get into that are really easily accessible. You can just drive right up if you want to most of them. This is a great option for someone who wants to try the hot spring phenomenon, but you maybe don't want to hike 5 miles into the wilderness. So let's go check it out. I'm just getting in the rest of my cold weather immersion. The snow's still on the ground. It's beautiful out. I can tell spring is in the air. Let's go. Come on.
My favorite way to relax is in a hot spring. The water in these springs is sourced from 35,000 feet below the surface of the earth and is rich in elements and minerals, including sodium, chloride, sulfate, silica, potassium, calcium, fluoride, magnesium, lithium, and trace amounts of iron, manganese, zinc, and arsenic.
I got a tub that's 102. These rooms are pretty basic. You just have a little changing room that you walk down out of into the pool. It's really relaxing in here, but not quite as relaxing as out in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by trees and nature. It is kind of nice being controlled elements though. There's no snow to walk through, no wind to brave, and you get it all to yourself, so you don't have to worry about braving a crowd of 20 on a weekend.
You can tell the water is full of minerals and almost feels silky. Well, it's warmest right here.
Back inside the cozy camper, and it's time to make some dinner because I'm getting hungry. I'm going to show you how to make one of my favorite quick tortilla hacks. It's a spicy chicken burrito. You can opt not to do spicy, but you know how I love that extra spice. Let me show you how you can make it. I have pico, shredded lettuce, shredded chicken, a cheese blend that's grated, fresh jalapenos, spicy taco seasoning, and some queso. Add a little bit of oil, get that all heated up, add your chicken. Now I'm going to add the shredded cheese right on top of the chicken. Cheese it up. I'm going to coat that puppy in cheese. You can never have enough cheese. Tortilla right on top. I'm going to press down so it gets adhered to the tortilla, all that cheesy goodness. I want it to stick. And once you patted it all down and got it all nice and sticky, you're going to flip this puppy as quickly as you can and not make a mess. Well, that was pretty good. Now you just let it heat up, brown the bottom, and add your toppings. Spicy taco seasoning, the queso cheese right down the center, lettuce, pico, jalapenos. And this is what it looks like before you flip it. Bottom's nice and toasty. And you just slide her right on and roll her up. Careful. And that's the inside of the burrito. It's messy, but it looks delicious. Look how delicious that looks. Let's take a bite. If you like tasty food and you don't want to spend your whole night making it, this is the recipe for you. Super fast, super easy, 10 out of 10 taste.